Hello. I don't know what time of day you will be watching this video, but it is very, very late in the evening where I am right now. And I was about to head to bed, so I'm in my pajamas. But I got inspired, and that often happens to me very late in the wee hours of the morning. So I thought I'd just hit record and see what comes out. And I felt compelled to share this song with you. And it's an incredibly honest song. I say that as if like all my other songs are not incredibly honest, which they are. In fact, that's kind of all I write, is incredibly honest songs. But I feel like this song is probably like the most honest song that no, that's not true. I think there's one other. No, actually. Okay. This is probably the third most honest song I've ever written. And I don't even know if I'll ever play you those other two songs, because they're really honest. But this song came out of deep grief and tragedy. And the story is this. I don't know if you want to get a tissue box, but I wrote this song right after my nephew passed away. He was 2 years and 9 months old, and he woke up on a Sunday morning and he threw up. And my sister texted me and said, "Hey, he's throwing up, just in case the girls start getting sick. You know, my kids, we were just together the day before." And she said, "Just wanted to give you the heads up." And I was like, "No worries. Thanks for letting me know." But throughout the day, he just kept on waking up and throwing up, and she let him go back to bed because she figured he needed the rest. And by the evening, she tried to wake him up to get him to eat some food and drink some Pedialyte, but he was sort of listless and kind of becoming unresponsive. And so they decided to take him to the emergency room. And I will never forget that moment when we received the phone call and hearing my brother-in-law's voice on the other line saying, "They did a CT scan and he has a brain tumor." And apparently he had had a slow-growing brain tumor that reached critical mass and it hit a blood vessel. And he didn't come home from the hospital. And I remember in that moment falling to my knees and crying out, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God," as tears just started pouring out of my eyes. And my desperate prayer was, "God, heal him." That is literally, as a parent, your worst nightmare. I have really thought about this, and this is morbid and weird, but I think there's only one thing that is worse than waking up with a healthy child and not having one at the end of the day. And I think that's probably if your kid gets kidnapped and you don't know where they are. But when you think everything's going fine, and then it's just over, and you don't get to say goodbye, you don't get to grieve that. I mean, death is awful no matter how it comes. But losing a child instantly is, I don't know that there's much more painful experience in life. So it did a number on me. It did a number on our family. And I'll be honest, I lost my faith for a while. I felt like God had failed me, and I didn't want to go to him for comfort, because in the moment that I needed him, he didn't show up in the way that I needed him to show up. And I like the phrase deconstruction of faith. I know it's kind of a buzzword right now, but I see it like a brick house of beliefs that I had built throughout my life. And brick by brick during this season, I just tore that house down, because I had never critically looked at each brick and said, do I actually believe this? Do I actually want to build my house on this? And for a season, of course, I didn't talk to anyone about it because I worked at a church and I had built a career as a singer-songwriter in the evangelical Christian world. But brick by brick, I took apart that perfectly laid house. And I thought for a while I would never get to the foundation. I thought that I would be deconstructing forever. I felt like I was just free falling through darkness and confusion. But I can report that I did find the bottom for me. And this is in no way to put a bow on things or sort of have like a happy ending, because that's not what I believe anymore. But the foundation that I have gotten to has been so profoundly real for me and my beliefs. I think it's worth sharing. I believe in my heart of hearts, at my core, in a creator, in a God. And further than that, I believe that that God is loving, is caring, is not this impersonal, not knowing what's going on in our lives. I believe that he loves and loves us intimately, though I do not often understand his version of love. The second foundational thing that I have in my life now is a hope that there will be redemption, a redemption for all of those who have suffered, all of those who have felt great pain and great hurt in this life. And the final thing that is a core belief of mine is that there is great comfort in the eyes and in the arms of those who have also suffered greatly. And when they look at you and when they embrace you, they are the eyes and arms of God, stirring in us a deep hope that we are not alone in this. So this is a song of great sadness, great struggle, great suffering, but also great hope. This is the third most honest song I've ever written. I can't feel you anymore. I feel lost with no direction. The darkness has me question everything that I have come to know about the light. I'm tired and I am weary. I'm seeing nothing clearly, just trying to hold my breath until I reach the other side. And then all things will be made right. I believe, oh I believe, but still it hurts, and still I cry. I can't feel you, I can't find you, I don't feel it anymore. I can't see you, I can't hear you, I can't fake it anymore. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I am rocking on the ocean in a storm of these emotions, and the waves are crashing hard against the hope I'm trusting in. You bend me till you break me, you unravel and remake me. Out of these ashes, I'll one day be born again. And then all things will be made right. I believe, oh I believe, but still it hurts, and still I cry. I can't feel you, I can't find you, I don't feel it anymore. I can't see you, I can't hear you, I can't fake it anymore. Oh Lord, oh Lord, an honest prayer I hope you hear. Are you catching every tear? An honest prayer I hope you tear. Are you catching every tear? An honest heart, would you turn away, even if that heart would say, I can't feel you, I can't find you, I don't feel it anymore. I can't see you, I can't hear you, I can't fake it anymore. I won't fake it anymore. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.